A moment I had was when I was working with one of my students on it was chemistry 12, and even though I'm a chemistry major, the topic that she was working on I haven't done in literally years. I think the last time I really worked in depth with that concept was literally in high school. So I really had to learn on the spot, and that was kind of like a moment for me. But I I saw how stressed she was with the material, and she was really saying like I just can't do this stuff, and I was like, you know what, I literally can't do it either. So we're gonna learn on the spot right now. We're going to do it together. So can you pull out your notes? I'm gonna read it through, and we're gonna like try doing this together. So we really like quite literally like went through the entire like note sheet and started doing the questions as doing it like from easiest to hardest, and then we eventually went through all the examples in her note sheet, and then we started doing her homework, and we were actually both able to do it. And I really she was so proud of herself, and I really made sure to let her like validate those feelings. And she started to admit to me how like the course is really hard for her, and her brother's a doctor, and she really wants to follow that path, and she's not really sure because everyone else sometimes finds it really easy, and then when they do it in class, like people just get it and she doesn't. And I made sure to really like let her know like just like some of the stuff she's learning with her English and other classes, it's really like almost subconscious now because you've learned it now and been able to build up with it. And the stuff she's learning right now is the same. It's really hard because you're doing it for the first time. But one day she might look back at this type of stuff and a lot of other things that she's learning and struggling with, and realize how easy it really is, and wishing that she could do it again because it's so simple. And so I really made sure to let her give herself credit on the fact that she is learning new things and that she is doing it all in a different language. And when I said that, she kind of like lit up and was like, yeah, it actually really is hard for me to do this. I wish if it was in Farsi, I think it would be a lot easier. And I'm sure like I've kind of gone through the same thing, and you should really be proud of yourself for letting yourself learn new things, struggle, ask questions. And now look at you, like about a half an hour ago the two of us couldn't do this at all, and now we just finished this work scene and we're talking about how it's not that bad, and you did it all in a language that you don't understand. She's like, yeah, like that's pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, it is really good. So give, give yourself some credit. And she was like, we were both kind of like walked away really happy with that.